They were only informed last night. Why only yesterday? Why only on the last hour? Because during trial preparation, the state ought to have been informed of this objection. This is an embarrassment to the South African law proceedings that at this stage during trial, we are still dealing with this kind of an application.
Yeah, greetings everyone. We just want to take this wonderful opportunity to welcome each and everyone in our channel, Canada Media Reload. To those who have already subscribed, we are grateful for your support. If you haven't subscribed as yet, we plead with you to do so. By so doing, you're going to be like helping us to develop and grow our channel further. It is the second or third, rather the fourth witness which was supposed to take the stand today, and unfortunately it never transpired. It never went in accordance. Instead, we've seen the state advocate Baloyi outlining certain points that raises the issues of sensitivities and restrictions around the matter from the so-called witness Zandile Khumalo. She's raising the issues of security, and she's restricting the media from she witnesses or she give her testimony. However, a burning issue or the point that she's raising, number one, of is safety. Given that she's a public figure, it doesn't actually carry water, or it doesn't actually carry some weight, because already the point of argument from the public space is the fact that if you're a public figure, why do you now all of a sudden are you concerned about the issues of safety or the issues of you being known as you are giving your version of testimony? Other than that, she's the very same lady that has been posting and highlight last year that she can't wait to have a day in court and stuff like that. Made a mockery at some stage with towards Advocate Mshololo. She made mockery. The pictures were circulating where she was highlighting that, you know, as I was Zulu, they look beautiful, as if though she is singing, referring to Mshololo. She wanna sing, or she's singing to my song, stuff like that. So now all of a sudden you are given an opportunity to testify. You are coming with endless restrictions, which does not really even make sense, because there's a lot of controversy as she is actually asking the state or coming with restrictions as to how this should this matter be handled. Number one, she's highlighting the fact that when the court proceedings is happening, she's not restricting the media from taking her pictures or interview her or stuff like that along the corridors. However, when the proceedings is happening, she's restricting the audio, she's restricting the TV coverage. As far as the TV coverage, for the issues of comfortability and stuff like that, maybe it is understandable, but at least why do you want to restrict completely that your coverage should be there on the medium? Bearing it in mind, or given the fact that already this proceeding has been open to the ground, it has been open to everyone to view, to access, to follow, and it's basically happening. Why all of a sudden Zandile must be treated super special after she's been all over the media? Now she has restrictions that she can't be broadcasted as the proceeding or as she's giving the testimony. When she went to do the documentary in Netflix and she was paid money, the issues of her reputation, the issues of safety was not a big deal per se. But all of a sudden, now that reality kicks, that she needs to actually come up with a version of a story of as to what really transpired on that night. Senzo lost his life. All of a sudden, she has issues with the public to be in a public space, or her face being shown in a public space as she's giving the testimony. Doesn't really make sense to me, because now it's as if though she's using even the buying time technique, and the state seem to be also buying it. However, how Advocate Mshololo has stood their ground legally, so along with the other defense.
Secondly, my lord, after the state had known or had been informed of this application, we were never informed as the affected parties, and we are now being ambushed by the state to read and prepare our responses, wherein we're negatively affected by the application. That is unfair, my lord. Coming to the reasons stated by this special witness, says he's bringing this application for her personal safety. Our lives, my lord, court officials, accused persons, all our safety has been compromised by the broadcasting, my lord. But we have allowed it to proceed because we were respecting the court order, my lord. And we also understood that the freedom of expression also allows the media to broadcast the proceedings. The second point, my lord, that has been raised by the state is the concern about the public comments and public opinion after her testimony, comparing her testimony with other witnesses and so forth as it has been stated by the state, my lord. That has got no adverse effect to this court. This court is not bound, my lord, by the public opinions, by public comments, by public critics, my lord, of any sort. This court, when deciding on this matter, will be bound by the evidence presented before this honorable court. In other words, my lord, it will have no adverse inference to this court if her evidence is broadcasted as we have been doing. The issue of safety, I myself, as the defense counsel for accused number 5, had been posted on Instagram and all social medias by the same witness, my lord. And I will ask this court to adjourn right now so that I print all the statements that this witness has made about myself, my lord. If we were to consider the personal safety of this witness in isolation, what about the personal safety of other people, including myself? The pressure as well, my lord, that has been stated as another reason that broadcasting will put pressure on her. What kind of pressure, my lord? It has not been placed before this court. How? The nature of extent of the pressure. In what way? In what sense will pressure? Because, my lord, this is a person of a public figure. This is a person who is known by everyone. This is a person, my lord, who has been posting herself on her pages of social media about this case. This is not a person who is foreign to media language. He's a fan. Instead, my lord, the issue of Netflix documentary, I know the court is not aware of that document, my lord. But, my lord, this is a document wherein this particular witness had participated to it, my lord.